Hello, welcome to the Joe Cortez Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. Well, today we have my co-host again, Shelley Stevens, and none other than Mike Leonetti, the one and only. The man is back again. Mike Leonetti, welcome to the show, Mike.
Thank you, Joe. I promise to behave. It's your show.
Good, I'm glad.
That'll be a first.
Because it's the right one to get. Because the right one will get you in. If the right one doesn't get you, the left one will.
Wow. I'm fair, but I'm firm.
There you got that. Okay, guys. So anyway, we're here to talk about Mike Leonetti, a little bit about his background. You know, Mike Leonetti is a special friend of mine. We're like brothers, you can say, because we've known each other for about 4 or 5 years already. And the man's got talent. He got a heart of gold and loves to cook. We call him Chef Mike Leonetti, the one and only.
Yeah, Joe. Thank you, buddy.
Well, tell us
this
a little
is my
bit.
bad side. I don't look like Brad Pitt from this direction, but thank you, Joe, for being so kind to invite me. And I got to tell you, Joe, that co-host is the prettiest girl I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's a beauty. That's why I got her on the show. Well, you know, Mike, we're here to talk about your career. You know, you had a fabulous career. When I first met you, was up at the a restaurant called My Mother's House.
Yes, that was my. I'm going to button my shirt, Joe, because I was attacked by the girl, the receptionist.
Yeah.
She thought I was sure I was Brad Pitt. So
Yeah.
she grabbed my shirt and ripped it. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
So anyway, so we met at My Mother's House, your restaurant, back in, you had it for 6 years. And then most recently, 2 months ago, you decided to close it up because you have some issues and personal things about your life with your wife. And you did the right thing by stepping down. And now you're making a comeback. This would be the greatest comeback of entertainment here in Las Vegas.
Oh, without a question.
You had like the best supper club. It was like Louis Prima type music. The show was getting no tables to turn. Everything was just like the kind of place you want to go relax, have dinner, watch the show, then get up and go home. And you did that for so many years. Everybody loved it so much. And I understand that 70% of your clientele came from the Strip.
From the Strip, Joe.
Way
Caesars, MGM Grand, they came from all over.
All over to your restaurant. Yep. And the restaurant is in Sun City. And here we are now, going back to the Strip again now. 2 months later, we're going to the Ahern Hotel. Can you tell us a little bit about your career? How did you get started in the entertainment field?
Well, it goes back to a long time ago. When I was a kid in Philadelphia, I played, drums, and I had a little band. It was called Michael and the Bebops, and we would play for like weddings. We got $10 a man, and all the roast beef sandwiches you can eat. You know, in the days I'm going back in the early '60s, and it was just a lot of fun. There was a lot of great times, great enjoyment, and then I had a hit record in 1972. They stuck me into Las Vegas at the Sands. And then, I said this story so many times, which I don't want to take too much of your time up. But it was really great. And I was very blessed to cook for Sinatra. And through Mr. Sinatra, I performed and cooked for every major celebrity in Las Vegas throughout the years. Now I'm at the age of 72 years old. I'm on my way out. I'm just a broken down old pizza guy just looking for a job. But anyway, I've been very blessed to do so. I then go to Ahern's with you, naturally with you, And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, for people in TV land, I mean, Joe and I, Sundays, Joe comes to my house for dinner. He sits and eats and takes all the stuff home so he can eat the rest of the week because I make sure of stuff. And I told them my concept, and they fell in love with it. And starting in May 18th, I will be there for 3 months, every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at Joel's Chop House. Now, this is a 5-star restaurant. Now, grant you, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't going to be my mother's house. It's nothing will ever be my mother's house. But the concept is there, because let's face it, we're all in bed by 10 o'clock at night. So those days at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, them days are done. So people go out, 5:30, 6 o'clock, they want to go to one place, they want to sit down, they want to eat, they want to drink, they want to have a great time, and they want to go home. I don't care where they're from, because my day, back in the 70s, we went out at 10 o'clock at night. You had Louis Prima, Sam Butera, you had the Treniers, you had Freddie Bell. The list was endless. They're all gone. So this is the last supper club left in Las Vegas. Since I closed, these guys opened and said, hold it. I need you to come with me. Let's give it a shot. But here's the blessing. The great Joe Cortez, Hall of Famer, best friend in the whole world, 176 title fights, will be at the door greeting you, shaking your hand, and when you come into the place. So this is the spot, because this place is going to be jumping. So I would suggest everybody to buy a seatbelt,
I agree with that.
Buy a seatbelt and come in, you know, and catch the show, because throughout my performance, listen, there's going to be some people I'm going to bring up to perform.
Okay.
I got some great entertainers coming in. Not everybody I can bring up at the Chop House, but Shelly and West twice as nice, without no questions asked. I got to bring them up to do a tune because, again, 75% of my business is the Strip, and I want to tell you, they're in for a hell of a treat. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Joe gets up, and he's putting his own show together. May I say it? It's called The Dance of the Seven Virgins. Now, unfortunately, we had no phone calls on it. I'm sorry.
Amen.
Oh my God, Mike, you are too much. I remember the first time we met you. A friend of ours took us to your restaurant, and that's where we met, and we found out that we were all from Philadelphia.
Yes,
and
Philly.
that's how we bonded, right, over music and the East Coast, and we had such a good time. And then you invited us up to sing with your band,
Right.
And then once that started, you invited us back. We did our own shows there, and it was absolutely fabulous. And now that you've closed down my mother's house and you're opening at the Ahern, we're so proud of you. We're so excited. Can't wait to see you there.
Well, I got to tell you, Sal Santiago, my other brother, and I say this publicly, ladies and gentlemen, we go out to breakfast every morning, and when the bill comes, he becomes an astronomer. He won't reach into his pocket, but I love the guy. He's going to be performing after the show. Now I got to tell you something. I'm in some serious trouble.
Why?
Because Rick, one of the head guys at the Ahern's, I went to Sienna's last night for a couple drinks, and Rick comes up. And I apologize. There's a senator, a big senator, and he says to me, he says, Mike, he says, we're coming to the show. We need tickets for the show. And I looked at him. I says, I was sold out in 7 days. He said, Mike, I need tickets. This guy's a senator. I got to bring him in. I said, since you run the place and you got some juice, tell him to stick more than, give me another 10, 15 seats in here. What am I going to do? How the hell am I going to put over 140 people? You know.
Well, I'll tell you, it was always nice to see that everybody's so interested, because you had a following for many years back.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're all going to be coming to the Ahern Hotel. And don't forget, April 28th, of this month.
That's next Sunday.
Which a week from this coming Sunday, is at the Ahern Hotel, and the show starts there about 6:30.
No, show starts at 8.
8 o'clock.
Right.
Okay.
I told everybody now. Joel.
April 28th.
April 28th. Joel's from the Chop House. He's opening his restaurant for us. Okay, because normally they're closed, but he's opening. So we suggest everybody to come in at 5:30 to have dinner.
Right.
All right. Now, since we're sold out and we have no tickets, the other room, I keep forgetting the name of the room. It's got the barrels. It's beautiful. It's the Weiner. It's wine. When you walk into the showroom, you walk out to another door, and you're in this magnificent, gorgeous winery. 140 people are going to be filtered through there. Sal Santiago is going to be playing. Me and Joe will be signing autographs. Okay, and for that night, he's even going to wear a toupee, which I'm happy. No, I'm going to tease. I'm going to tease it. And naturally, we got 35 people coming for the after party.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be New Year's Eve, and I want to thank Ryan Ahern for being nice enough to put up with my antics. This guy's in for a treat. I don't think they're ready for us, Joe. What do you think?
I think they're getting ready for it, because they know they're ready. The word is ready out there.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Leonetti is back on the scene.
Back on the scene.
With the record machine saying, ooh, Papa, doing it. How do you do?
Way to go,
April
Joe.
28th here in Las Vegas. Then after that, starting May 18th, it'll be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I'll be co-hosting. I'll be the host for the show. I'll be there, greet you at the door, shake hands. We take pictures with Mike Leonetti and the group, the Magnificent Four. It's going to be fantastic. Great show. You can't miss it. It's going to be something special.
Absolutely. It's going to be
Now,
special.
Shirley, I want you to tell us a little bit. Now, he mentioned the group, the Trinier, your husband, Wesley.
Yeah, my husband used to be, back in the day, he was with a record company called Philadelphia International Records.
Right.
And together they wrote and recorded some very beautiful songs, and we're going to be doing a show coming up for you at the Sterling Club. It's going to be exactly what date, I can't remember, but it's coming up very soon, and I'm sure I'll be telling you a little bit more about it in June. Great. That's right. But for right now, my husband he's at home working in the studio. He's getting music together for another show that we're going to be doing at the Composer's Room, actually with a friend of ours. Her name is Patrice Isley. Both of you have met her. You know her well. She was a background singer for so many famous people back in the day, including Barry White.
There she is.
Yeah, that's my sister, Patrice, from another mister. And it's funny how we both bonded over the fact that we both used to love Barbra Streisand growing up, and that's who inspired us to both to become singers. So anyway, I'm going to be doing background singers for her because she's going to be the star of the show, telling you her whole musical history by way of song, and it's going to be great. So if anybody wants to come, there is a number that you can call over at the Composer's Room at 702 again, 1239, and that's on March 25th. I always get the dates mixed up.
April 25th.
See, I know, I can't even read my own notes. Okay, you are so right. We are in April already. I'll tell you, things are moving so fast around here. Vegas does not slow down for entertainment, and we've been so busy. We have so many gigs coming up, and this one here is the most important one. It's coming up
March
next.
25th at the Composer Room.
Well, I'm going to be there. We're all going to be there.
See, we're
Composer
all saying
Room,
March.
when's it, April?
April 25th.
April 25th.
April
It's on a
25th.
Thursday at 7 o'clock. Yeah. So, and also Patrice has a #1 hit single on an R&B chart in England. That's right. And she's very famous in England. And so I hope that you guys can come because it's going to be a great show. She's absolutely wonderful.
You know, the reason why we call it the entertainment capital of the world, and the reason why I bring these individuals on the show, Shirley, as my co-host, because I always felt like having a co-host female, either do a 1-2 punch is good. Mike Leonetti is my brother, and Mike Leonetti and I are going to be doing a lot of things together. We got so many things in the future lined up. I got ideas in the future with Mike Leonetti and I, not only doing the show, hosting the show, but pretty soon you're going to be seeing Mike and I doing a show here for you guys. Probably will be a weekly show as well. We can get things going and get things the way they should be, because we want to bring back the supper club type of music. I mean, once the strip gets to hear about Mike Leonetti back on the scene, they're going to say, I can't believe it. This is the man. Mike Leonetti opened the door for everybody to come into Las Vegas. If you come into Las Vegas, you must come to the Airhearn Hotel and see Mike. Mike, I want to ask you another question.
How much I got? How much money I have?
No, besides that, I know how much you got.
I'm broke.
With all the gold on you, I know you got a lot.
That's all phony stuff.
But tell me a little bit about, you're a car collector, and you have a nice Rolls Royce. Can you tell me about that Rolls Royce?
Well, they just repossessed it, Joe. Thank you for telling me. It's a 1991 Rolls Royce. I wanted one all my life, and I fell in love with this, and I put so much heart and soul into it. And I had at one time 17 cars. I went crazy before I had the Rolls. And my wife said to me, she says, Mike, you got what you want. Sell some stuff. And my right hand to God, I'm so sorry that I sold on them cars, because I loved all those cars. I watched them every day. I was like a little kid, like with a toy, like the little soldiers, you know. Anyway, I'm only down to 5, but I have a beautiful 1991 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur, just gorgeous, custom design. It's only one in Las Vegas. And what I love about it, at my restaurant when I was open, I'd take it on Friday and Saturday. And when the show was over, I would take my customers outside to show them the car. And when I would open those double doors, then people went crazy. And tell them what you did, Joe.
I knew the door was always open. Either I'm coming in or I'm going out. I open those doors. I tell people, look at my friend's beautiful car inside. You know, one good thing about Mike Leonetti, I love him so much because he got me on the wheel. And that car is mine.
That's for Joe.
Because he's going before me, believe me.
Oh, yeah, I'm history. My days are numbered. I'm going to say, can I make a shout out to my wife?
Go ahead.
Hi, Laura, I love you. Right now, my wife is home right now. She's kneading the dough. She's making homemade raviolis. I said, don't do it. Forget about it. Don't worry about it. No, my wife's from Italy. Did you know Laura was from Italy? Born and raised. Oh, yeah,
Really?
born and raised. Yeah, when I first met, she had a bun on her head, a piece of garlic around her neck, and a gold tooth.
bad.
I had no money teaching.
Speaking of Italy, I got to do a special shout out to my friends around the world. My husband and I performed on cruise ships for 23 years before, we decided to settle down in Vegas. And all of my friends, we still keep in touch through Facebook and Instagram. And everybody's like, oh, God, it's so good to see you guys again. I'm like, yeah, well, you have to come to Vegas and see us in person. But I also wanted to mention to all of my friends around the world that were asking me to promote things that they have going on. You can do that. that. Just contact me and let me know if you want, to be sponsors on the show. Then please let us know. We would be more than happy to. I have a friend that's in Australia, and he has a tour business. And Wesley and I went on the tour with some of our friends on the ship, and it was absolutely fantastic. It wasn't like any other tour that you've ever seen because he takes you to places. Most people want to go to the same old places, the Opera House, this, that, and the other. But his tour was very special. We went to where all the locals go and nobody else goes, and it was fabulous. So he just called me the other day, and he said he was so happy we were in Vegas doing our thing with Joe and Mike as well. So, okay, so this goes out to my friends over there. So please keep in touch, contact me, and we'll definitely get you on. All right?
Yeah, you friends in Australia. I love Australia. I never been to Sydney, but I went to Melbourne where I refereed Jeff Fennick. It was a great featherweight champion of the world, Jeff Fennick. And Mike Leonetti and Shelley, let me tell you, my dream is to one day that we'll be traveling together in different locations around the world, because once you guys get to hear Mike Leonetti, and we get to hear Shelley and her husband Wesley on this show, but Mike Leonetti got something unique. I mean, he got so much energy. I said, what? I mean, I want to smoke when you're smoking, man.
Cigars, Joe. I'm a cigar smoker. Right? 60-inch ring. You know what I mean? 7.5-inch length, and it's got to be a Maduro. It's my own best.
Where do you get the energy from? I mean, when you're up there, you make me.
You want to know the truth, Joe?
If you were a fighter, you'd be a world champion for sure.
No question asked. It's through the grace of God, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not kidding you. I mean, there's guys my age can't walk up a flight of steps. I'll be 72 years old, and believe me, I still got a knockout punch. Either hand, you're going to go out. But I feel great, and I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I owe all my glory to the Lord. I'm telling you something. He gave me the strength, and as long as I can continue to do what I'm doing, I want to do it. But there'll be a day, and my mother told me, she said, one day you're going to wake up, Mike, and you're going to be able to do it no more, so go out and do it. So I'm happy. I want to give a shout-out to Mr. Ryan Ahern, the young man, a great pianist. Mother's Day, he's going to be performing. Okay?
Yeah.
And Mr. Kellogg, Bobby Kellogg, who I love with all my heart and soul, is flying in next Sunday just to see me.
That's Mr. Kellogg from the food.
That's the Mr. Kellogg with the
cornflakes.
With the cornflakes. And he's
man.
coming in to see me, and I'm staying at Ahern's for that night because, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. It's going to be a night that's going to be unbelievable. We got red carpet, Joe Cortez, the Joe Cortez, the one, the only, the master of disaster. He's going to be out there interviewing everybody. We got a full camera crew coming in. Shelley and Wes is going to be there. And I'm just excited. I swear to God, I could cry. I'm so happy.
No, this is really amazing.
This is incredible.
This is going to be amazing. The show, Mike Leonetti and the Magnificent Four will be performing at the Ahern Hotel. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, you can't miss the show. I mean, what I like about that you had at my mother's house, and you're going to kind of bring it over to the Ahern Hotel. Once they see your energy, your show, the fans that are going to be there. You got so many fans here in Las Vegas, but a lot of the individuals on the strip that are watching the show now are going to come to Vegas. And remember, if you miss the show on the 28th of this month, we're going to be there May 18th, 19th, and 20th. And every month you're going to see, every week you're going to be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You can't beat that.
Well, you know something, Joe? I got to tell you something. A lot of people, and nobody, and listen to me, folks, nobody's got more viewers than Joe. Joe's got more viewers in this country that watch this podcast because, you got your producer out there.
Yeah, Rick Mann is the best.
Oh, Rick
is the best.
Best, a tall guy, he's a tall, short-fisted, heavy-set guy. Can't miss him. What a nice guy. I met him for the first time today. We go back since the early 70s. We were talking about the Tower of Pizza. Right, Rick? I can see you out there. Put that sandwich down, Rick. I'm talking to you, buddy, right now. But you know something? He did something for me earlier. We spent an hour.
Yeah.
He did a couple clips. I don't know if you wanted to show it.
No, we want to show the clips.
You want to show the clips? All right.
Rick, we're ready with the clip, buddy.
Ready with the clip, Rick? Watch this.
Roll it.
Roll it, baby. Roll it.
One more, boy.
Well, you heard it there,
That's
Mike Leonetti. Man, the man
amazing.
got a lot of energy, a lot of talent. What a voice! You got to come see the show. It's the most beautiful supper club you want to go to here on the Strip. Most modern. It got everything. But what's most important is the talent. The night, the Magnificent Four, and our chef Mike Leonetti is unbelievable. You guys gonna love the show. Mike, can you tell us a little bit about your future? What's in the horizon for you?
Well, you know, Joe, the Bible says tomorrow's not promised to you. I take every day that it comes. I count my blessings. We all say what we would like to do, what we're going to do, but the reality is, next Sunday we're sold out. I'm connected with Mr. John Camarnera, who's one of my top marketing directors with my company that brings in all these different junkets, because Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, my job is to fill that restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, so between my marketing with 100,000 people that I sat on for the past 7 years, phone numbers, and naturally Ahern going out, reaching out to all his people to bring the people from the Strip, and Mr. Camarnera bringing him in, my job is to do that. You know what I mean? So my future, so a lot of things that I want to do. Love to open my own place again. I got a lot of people that are very interested in me doing something.
Well, we got
a lot of great things that are happening. But the reality is, I'm at Ahern's, and my concern right now is to make these people as popular as Bomb Bread.
Right.
They're as popular as 7-Up. The only thing they don't do is fizz. You know what I'm trying to say? Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, no. Well,
We're going to have a great time.
Oh, it's going to be a great time.
I can just tell it's going to be great. It was great since the first day we met you. And because of you, that's how we met Joe. When he walked into the room at your place, my mother's house, and my husband just freaked out because he's a big boxing fan.
Well, you got to remember,
loved
Shelley.
Joe Cortez for so many years, and he was like just fanning out all over.
You know, there's a lot of referees that are out there. A lot of good referees. You know what I mean? What's that little guy that was a referee? What was his name?
Mills Lane.
Mills Lane, nice guy. But I guarantee if Mills Lane's walked into a place, no one's going to walk to say, hey, pal, get in the back of the line. You just jumped out of line. Joe Cortez is a household word. He's a legend, not only Hall of Famer. And I'm with this guy every other day, no matter where we go. They don't look at me. They look at him. They don't ask me for my autograph. They ask him for his, which is okay with me.
But watch after.
No, I don't care about that stuff.
When we was at the Aaron Hotel once, I started watching Mike on a regular basis. People, the talk of the town going to be Chef Mike Leonetti is back on the scene.
Well,
you know,
that's
with
great.
the record machine.
But you know what?
Yes,
On
sweetheart.
Saturday nights, my husband and I perform at a restaurant called Lola's.
Who?
It's in Summerlin. Lola's.
How pretty.
It's a New Orleans style restaurant, and we just have such a good time there. When you guys come, it just makes the whole place alive. Everybody comes over to Joe for autographs and pictures. You come up and sing.
Well,
Sal comes up
yeah.
and sing. We have such a great time. We're at Lola's every Saturday from 6 to 10, so you have to stop by and see the fun.
Lola's
Well,
in Summerlin.
they're
Yes.
famous. When I go to Lola's, people ask me, do you know where the men's room is? I go, yeah, they think I work there. Yeah, I'm right down to the right.
Mike is always sharp and he always got a suit on and always walking around. People think he owns the damn place.
Well, Joe's got a suit, a three-piece suit. He said to me today, right off the bat, man, I'm wearing a suit, so you better walk in low-key. So that's why I came in with the Avachi, we call this? Avachi suit? Avachi. Sir, who? Avachi, what's it called?
Versace.
Oh, excuse me. Versace, got the Versace thing on my Versace belt. You know, what am I
And
gonna do?
on top of it, he got on his underwears too, you know.
I don't wear underwear, Joe. I'm Italian. Forget about it. I go commando.
Well, there's one thing about Mike, you know, we have so much fun.
We do.
We have a lot of energy amongst us. When we go out, we have a good time. You know, a lot of people sit home, sit on the rocking chair, be a couch potato. We don't do that. Well, I'm always going. I don't stop. I'm here, going everywhere. But you know what? Being with Mike, he gives me so much energy. Cause like I said before, I want to know what he's smoking because I want the same energy he has. It's unbelievable.
You
Shelley?
guys have infectious energy. You bring energy to my life. My husband's busy at home in the studio, and I'm just hanging out with you guys all the time.
You know,
because of your energy. They have more energy than me.
You know, I want to give a compliment to Joe Cortez. And I want you viewers out there to listen to me very carefully. There's three things that a person must have for the nucleus of self-success. The content of a man's character, the integrity you hold as an individual, but most of all, the compassion you feel towards another human being. Now, think about what I just said. There's three things. How many people do you know that have all three of those qualities? And let me tell you, folks, Joe Cortez Joe Cortez has all three of those qualities.
Well, one thing I can tell you
Absolutely right.
guys is that I have a little spark of the old flash.
Yeah.
I still got it. If the right one will get you, the left one will.
Woo! He's fair, but he's firm.
I'm fair, but I'm firm. I'm just going with the punches, guys. But you know what? Don't mess with me. If you mess with me, you're going to go in 3.
Whoa! Way to go, Big Joe. He's immediately like a dancing machine.
I got the combination punch. 1, 2, 3. I'm ready to go, guys. You name me, I can do anything. You tell me to do anything, I can do. You know why? Because guys like Leonetti and Shelley, they're inspirations to me. They made me want to go forward. There's a reason why I want to keep going forward. People like Shelley and Mike. I mean, Mike Leonetti, the energy you have, like I said, when I die, probably gonna be the saddest day, not of your life or of my life, because that'll be the last day I'm gonna be able to see Mike Leonetti and see Shelley.
Not that nice of him.
It's gonna
Not
be.
that sad.
I'm gonna be with my good friends in heaven one day. But right now, I want to enjoy my friends as much as I can, because life is short. You never know how long we're gonna be here. All I can tell you, Father, I'm concerned, I'm gonna be here another 30 years.
Hey.
Easy, Joe. That's it. Me too,
And
Joe.
that's easy.
I know.
You
I know he wants my Rolls Royce in the worst way. You have no idea, but I don't let nobody drive that Rolls but me.
That's how bad I want it, you know? I want it. He said, good, thank God. He put, like I said before, he put me on his will, and I thank you for that, buddy.
I'm so lucky to have these two guys in my life right now. You have no idea. You bring such joy to me each and every day. So where are we going after this? We hanging out?
Yes.
We're going to celebrate. We're going to
Hey.
celebrate.
Could you imagine the Rat Pack, the front, that Dean and Sammy?
Oh my
like, see
God.
what
Yeah.
the camaraderie we have.
Yeah.
Those guys had that same camaraderie. I mean,
You gotta
That's
have.
right,
You want to
yeah.
live a good life. You want to live a nice, long life, and have fun. Enjoy. Be like what we're doing right now, having fun,
have fun.
enjoying life, and don't let nothing bother you. Keep going forward. Say, I'm gonna have fun as much as I can. Be with Mike, be with Shelley, be with Wesley, be with all the good people out there. You know what? I was a fighter in my days, and I still continue to fight today, because I feel like I got to give you a knockout punch to show you what we got.
Love
You
it.
know,
Love
Mike-
it.
and it takes a lot of energy to play the drums, too.
Mike, oh man,
He's got it. He's got the clip.
Can you show me the clip? Look
got
over
that
that clip at the drums. Rick gonna show us. There you go. Whoa, there we go. Man,
Wow.
Mike Leonetti, you're better than Tito Puente.
Oh, not the Tito, man.
Tito Puente was a timbales, but they got the drummer is unbelievable. I mean, you got to be there in person to see Mike Leonetti play on those drums. I mean, it is amazing. Man, I mean, every time he plays, that's one of my favorite parts, watching Mike hitting those drums, playing those drums. And every time he does that, when he at the restaurant, I would get up off my chair, my table, I would get up there on the stage, and I raise his hand up in the air. I said, undisputed champion, right here. The man's got it all.
And I got teary-eyed. I looked at my pocket. My wallet was gone.
Oh, we had so much fun. And this is what I'm talking about, Shelley. Having fun in life now. Enjoy it the best you can, because these days are not going to come again. But they're here now with Mike Leonetti on the strip again. Mike Leonetti and the Magnificent Four at the 800 Hotel, April 28th, which is Sunday, and then starting May 18th, which is Friday.
No, it's a Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday,
and Monday.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at the 800 Hotel. It's going to be at the Joe's Chop House. It's a beautiful, beautiful modern
Gorgeous
restaurant.
place.
Beautiful restaurant. The tables, the chairs, everything there. The background that we have behind us here on the strip. That's where it's going to be for the show. It's going to be amazing. You guys are going to have a great time. With that said, guys, thank you so much. My two undisputed champions. God bless. See you next week.
Let me
See
check
ya.
my wallet.